That's not the only thing she left on the mattress. The girl got up. Good guy picks her up, takes her to the bathroom. We all look on the bed, y'all. It is a blood stain on the bed.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
This girl got her period on the sheets, bro. When I tell a story time, I like to put myself into that old settings that I was, so I can tell y'all the story from that point of view. I don't want to tell it from the charisma now. I want to put myself back into the room where we were, so I can really like give y'all detail from detail, because my memory is a thing, my mans. Like certain things about my memory drive me like, oh, how you remember this? Certain thing, a lot of shit trigger me. Y'all don't know this about me, but a lot of shit trigger me.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
All right, so let me tell you the tea, right?
Spill the tea. What the? Spill the tea, sis.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're not new here, hey girl, hey, how you doing? How you been? Where you from? Where you at? Y'all, it feel like I've been going forever, but it really only been like 7-8 days or whatever like that. But like, yeah, I'm back. We finna get into a story time. Oh yeah, thank you to my beauties for helping me reach 20K, because we definitely hit 20K, you know what I'm saying? And also, don't talk about my purple curtain that I hung back there, my purple backdrop. I'm scared of the back door in my room. Bruh. So I hung it there so it don't look like a back door. Because like, yeah, I'm scared and I'm home alone. So like, yeah. But we ain't gonna get into that. Let's just get into the story time. Let's do a little backstory first of all. So this story time takes place, y'all remember when I was living in the Bronx, right? Wait, hold on. Let me put my phone on airplane mode. Because it seems like every time I start recording, that's when people want to call me and be extra. We ain't doing that. Turn the Wi-Fi off, Bluetooth off, airplane mode.
Damn!
Oh yeah, I like my new case. Read it. But anyway, so we're gonna do a little backstory. So this is the time, y'all know when I was living in the Bronx or whatever. My grandmother, she had died or whatever. Y'all know about me and Troy meeting up. Y'all know we was together at the time. What else? I had 2 kids. What else? Oh yeah, so I always told y'all, I always kept a shelter in my house. Y'all think I'm lying? I could do a whole series on me letting people live in my house.
Why?
Because let me explain real quick why I've done that. So growing up, when I was with my grandmother, whatever, my grandmother only bought the necessary furniture that we needed. For example, we needed beds and pillows and a TV, so we got just that. We didn't get no extra stuff. Like the most she bought was probably a futon in the living room, but she didn't even buy no curtains. Like she used to staple up sheets and shit to the goddamn windows.
Ah, the ghetto!
And all types of stuff, because she used to always say, if you make your home presentable and you get couches and nice stuff, people gonna come to your house and they gonna try to stay and they never gonna want to leave. But it's like, you know, they staying anyway and we ain't got nothing. Now they picking corners on the floor. It just wasn't given. So my grandmother was always kind of like selfish in that way, like never let people come over, even my friends from school, never could really invite my friends over like that. It only could be like a select few, and there was probably like only 2 of them. It was just a lot. So I always say, yo, when I get older and I get my own spot, I never knew that my grandmother passed away and then I would be passed down the crib, you know what I'm saying? So I always would say, if I get my own spot, I'm letting people stay over, because like, what? Like, you never even let people come over. Like, I was so lonely. I'm the only kid anyway, so I'm always let people come to my crib, right? That's what I said. We grew up with this girl, y'all. For the video, we just gonna call her Tanya. So it was me, Baby D, Firecracker, all my cousins. All of us was like family, okay? You know, back in the day when you grow up with somebody, you call them your cousin, but they not really your blood cousin, but you grew up with them in the projects like your whole entire life, so they like your family. So Tanya and her sisters and them, they fake became like our fake cousins. But it really, they was more of Baby D friends. They was really not our friends, they was really more of Baby D friends, right? So, yo, if you remember the video, the story time, she set me up or whatever, and I told you that the sister carried me out the room because the boys, like, basically the girl put the stuff in the liquor and basically set me up and the boys were touching on me and she saved my life. Yeah, this is Tanya and her sister. This is who I'm talking about. But we gonna focus on Tanya because her big sister really ain't got nothing to do with this. I would say I was probably like 18, 19 at the time, whatever. My grandmother had just passed away and I was on a partying verge. I had 2 kids at the time, but I always left it with my mom. Me and my mother lives together in the same house. Well, you could say my mother lived with me because they passed it down to me, but whatever. Like I told y'all many of the other story times, to me, I was not a good mother. Like, people say, oh, you was a teen mother, you made mistakes. I feel like I just was not a good mother. I could not handle the passing of my grandmother. I'm finally able to admit that, but I could not handle the passing of my grandmother before. So I would indulge in liquor and weed, and I would just try to be so lit so like I wouldn't have to deal with her death. I didn't cry for my grandmother. It took me like a good year to actually cry because I was masking my pain. Like, I was going to parties. Troy and his friends was around, so we was partying all the time. We was smoking, we was drinking. We get up, drink, go to sleep, drink, pass out, drink. My mother, that's what she was so pissed off at us. She was like, why y'all always leaving me with all y'all kids? Everybody on the block would drop their kids off with my mother.
These are baby's kids.
It was crazy. I lived a good life. I lived a good, fun life. But it was very bad shit. But yeah, let's get back to it. Like I said, the girl Tanya, we grew up with her, whatever. So Baby D, she was living in the house with me. My mom was living in the house with me. Troy was living in the house with me. And his friend was coming over every now and again. Now, Baby D messed with one of Troy's friends named A. We don't really care about too much no, we do care about A. We do care about A because A did something. Yeah, we do care about A. So we're gonna keep A in there. I just don't want to confuse y'all with all the names, y'all. But Tanya, the main character, okay? At this time, Tanya gets into it with her family members or whatever, and Baby D brings her to the crib, and Baby D like, yo, can Tanya stay here for a few days?
Fuck no.
And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, it's really no issue. I really didn't have an issue with it because we all was like mutual friends, I would say. Like, of course, Baby D was my cousin. That was like Baby D friend more than it was my friend. But like, we still all grew up together. But low-key, I really never really liked the girl like that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. I never really liked the girl like that. Because growing up, she just was popping mad stuff all the time to people. But I never seen her throw them hands. Like,
Bitch, come outside. We not gonna jump you.
when it was time to throw them hands, either Baby D was fighting for her or one of her family members was fighting for her, but she was never really fighting for herself. So like, I didn't like her like that, but I was cordial with her. I didn't have no beef with her. You know what I'm saying? She was cool. So I let the girl stay. At the time, Firecracker was staying there. Firecracker could not stand the girl. Like, Firecracker hated her. I don't know why though. Firecracker would always come at her, but then again, Firecracker would come at everybody. So like, yeah, that's why I call her, named her Firecracker. She just would always just be exploding on people, and niggas just be laughing at her like, you too young to be miserable. Like, she been miserable since a little girl, like, type shit. We always would just ignore her. Like, so we all living in the crib at this time, y'all. Like I said, it's me, it's Troy, Baby D, it's Baby D, Boo Thing A. Mind you, all these boys I'm naming is Troy friends, okay?
A bum. That's what he is. A bum.
Amanda was there at the time. Amanda had came around. She was messing with the other one, JR. Tanya was messing with, let's double back to the story. So y'all remember I told y'all in the Baby Daddy series, the first one, when he was in the peacoat and all that.
Troy had on this long ass trench coat, bro. You know the ones they wore in Blade and they were just flapping the shit. Troy had on a long ass trench coat. I'm not fucking with no nigga with no long ass trench coat, bro. And then it was winter, so it was windy as well that night, and the shit just kept flapping in the wind. It looked like the nigga was flying when he was walking towards me.
And all that, his friends was trying to talk to us and all that before the peacoat incident.
So I'm looking through the crowd because I want to see what choices I got. Don't go for the first one. No. I had to pick. So I'm like, what choices I got? I'm looking through the crowd. I'm like, all right, but.
And they all had ran down on us and they was all trying to talk to us. Now, one of the friends that Troy was with, his name was Good Guy. We named him Good Guy in the last Baby Daddy series. I told y'all he was going to come up. So
we're going to name him Good Guy. So Troy friend Good Guy, I see he is writing me on Facebook. So he's like, yo, you think you can call me on Messenger real quick?
So Tanya was talking to Good Guy, okay? Good Guy was the cute one out the group. Everybody really wanted Good Guy. I didn't want Good Guy like that. He was pretty. I don't like boys that's prettier than me. Like, huh? You prettier than me, it's giving like, let me bend you over.
What?
Because like, I just don't like messing with guys that's prettier than me. They be having the little light eyes. They be squinting and shit. Like, He gave me light skin. He wasn't light skin, but that's what he gave me. Like, so she was messing with him or whatever. Everything was cool. Everything was copacetic. We was all staying there. We was going to parties together. We was smoking together. I just noticed that every time it was time for us to light up and stuff, for some reason, Tanya was never really putting up. Like, she was never really lighting up. She never really had no money. It was just, everything she was saying was not adding up to her actions. Like, she would be like,
oh, come here, I'm about to pick up this, or I'm about to go pick up this money from this person, or I'm about to go do this from this person.
And another reason why I ain't like Tanya like that, y'all, because Tanya hung out with the girls that was trying to jump me the whole time when I was pregnant. Y'all remember that story time? Yeah, so Skinny, you know, abusive side hoe Skinny that became the main girl, and she was trying to jump me when I was pregnant, her friends, all of them, like, Tanya was friends with them.
My op. You get what I'm saying? We're not even on the same wave.
Like, it's not making sense. And then every time I would say something to Baby D, I'd be like, Baby D, like, your friend is an op. Like, she chill with the ops. Like, because me and Tanya, we used to stay into it in the crib. We used to be arguing, all that. Because it's like, girl, you're not going to clean up behind yourself. You're not going to take a shower. Like, what's up with you? And then Tanya get drunk and she can't handle her liquor. So she start throwing up and stuff. And she'll just leave it there.
You wildin', like, you bug, like, keep that over there, you wildin'.
So we would always really get into it, and it would always come up, because I'd be like, first of all, you a op anyway. I don't know why I'm letting you stay in my crib in the first place. Like, remember when y'all try to, like, your friends try to jump me? Because she wasn't there. But I'm like, remember this? And she like, oh, I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't hang out with y'all around the same time, so it shouldn't matter. What do you mean it shouldn't matter? They literally was trying to harm me when I was pregnant. They're literally the reasons why we went to jail.
Why?
Because we all went to jail. Remember that time I told you I was pregnant and we was in a jail cell? Because we went to this thing and abusive and them started chasing us, and we went in the building and the cops got all of us. We didn't even do nothing. We was in the wrong place, wrong time. We just got chased to jail, honestly.
I just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
Tanya was there. Like, girl, she was just hanging out with my ops, and I just did not fuck with that. And I always said that shit to Baby D, long story short. And Baby D would defend her, because Baby D got this issue with, oh, I'm gonna put my friends before my family type shit. Like, no. And then when you really beefing with these hoes, now it's like, oh, cause no, I've been telling you I ain't like the bitch. But anyway, hold on, we need a little wine break. So y'all, during the times of this, I don't know, when I tell a story time, I like to put myself into that old settings that I was, so I can tell y'all the story from that point of view. I don't want to tell it from the charisma now. I want to put myself back into the room where we were, so I can really like give y'all detail from detail, because my memory is a thing, my mans. Like, certain things about my memory, y'all be like, oh, how you remember this? Certain thing, a lot of shit trigger me. Y'all don't know this about me, but a lot of shit trigger me. So I can hear something, see something, and I just be like, oh my God, I gotta tell the story because I remember this. But let me keep telling y'all. So we all young and dumb at the time, y'all. We is drowning ourselves in alcohol. It's not cute at all. Like, it's really not cute. We doing whatever, like, we doing whatever we want to do, however we want to do it. It's really like no parents really guiding us. Like, once we would get back, my mother would just leave, and she would leave for weeks, because she would be like, girl, you're not finna just keep leaving me with all y'all kids, and I don't get a life, I don't get to go outside, mama gotta live too. Like, so my mother would leave for weeks, and then she was mad because she kept telling me, like, why am I letting all these people stay in the house? And I would just tell her, like, you know how when you first get your crib, you think you grown. So I just be like, yeah, whatever. My grandmother left me this crib. You're not telling me nothing about me and my friends. Me and my friends is in here. What? You're tight. You're tight. We're tight. Like, you're tight. So, you know, my mother, she just wasn't with the ignorant shit. So she would be like, whatever. When the shit burned down, when shit don't go right, don't call me. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm going on one of my venges. So she would leave or whatever, right? The times that my mother would come back, like, we would always bump heads. It would just be me, her, Baby D, Firecracker. Like, we all would be arguing with each other. And it was always really over Tanya. Like, and it really would be over Tanya because, like, okay, so honestly, it was a lot of us, okay? It was a lot of us because I would let all my friends stay, like I said. So when it was time to, like, stretch meals, make it work, all of that, like, that's when my mother really came into play, because my mother could make, like, the quarter chicken wing. You know the quarter chickens? It come with that big chicken, it come with the leg, the thigh, all that. You cut it up. And Bro, my mother would make shit work. Like, my mother would stretch the food. So we all noticed that we was all putting in our ones and twos when it was time to like eat and stuff like that. Cause you know, little food sales wasn't lasting. I was only getting a little bit. And honestly, I wasn't even getting none at that time because after my grandmother died, I did not handle none of the business that I was supposed to handle. Like, everything that came in the mail went to deaf ears. Like, I did not look at that shit. I did not care. They was like, oh girl, you finna lose a Section 8. You need to come for a conference. I did not go. They was like, oh, you need to come to a welfare center. I did not go. I did not care about none of that. If I didn't have a drink or a blunt, bro, that's all I cared about. Like, my grandmother is dead. Y'all not telling me nothing. Like, I didn't know how to cope with it or nothing. So I went crazy, like, ballistic, like, seriously. So anything my mother would say concerning anybody in the house, concerning Tanya, oh, why she's doing it, I was, listen, bitch, I was drunk. I was drunk 24/7, so I couldn't really tell you. My mother would make the food stretch or whatever. We would all be putting in for food. Like I said, when it was time for us to smoke and drink, we putting in for the licks, for the weed, for all of that. And it's like, Tanya was never putting up. She would never, always claim that she don't have it, she broke. And then she would disappear when she do get her little bit of money, and then she'll come back broke again. Like, at this point, girl, you're freeloading. You're not helping do nothing. We tell her like, yo, you can't buy food. Can you really try to buy some tissues? Mad asses in here. Like, I'm putting in my work, Troy putting in his work, Baby D putting in her work, Baby D Boo putting in her work, my mother putting in work. Everybody putting in work, but Tanya was not putting in work. It's to the point where Good Guy was coming over there and he was putting in work, and he was trying to tell Tanya about herself. Like, he was basically like, girl, you're embarrassing. Like, you always get drunk, you want to throw up all over the place, you don't do nothing. Like, you basically giving me lazy bitch vibes. So they started getting into it and everything. And honestly, like, it was a whole big thing, y'all. It was a whole big thing where she basically threw up on the floor. She left it there. My mother and them was pissed off. Like, who's gonna clean that? Who's gonna clean that? Good Guy came, he cleaned up the throw or whatever. And we all getting on Baby D like, this is your friend, you need to get your friend, da 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 da. But you know, Baby D always getting smart. Oh no, but I don't gotta do this. But when this, that, shut up, shut up. She just kept defending her. So me and Baby D, we would always get into these heated arguments where we just be yelling. And then Baby D favorite line, when she losing the argument, Baby D favorite line is, all right, but you can't beat me though, but you want to fight me, so you want to fight, come on, let's fight.
Pause, like, the fuck you talking about? Like, what are you doing?
Bitch, I'm talking about your dusty, dirty, dusty ass friend, and you talking about, if I fight you right now, what's that gonna change? The bitch still gonna be dusty and dirty and throwing up everywhere. Like, it's not gonna change nothing. Fighting is not gonna change it, dummy. That's the only thing I hate about Baby D. Is no communication with her. Like, she's not listening to nothing. If it's not physical, she can't stand it, bro. So like I said, I kept saying stuff to Baby D. Firecracker started saying stuff to Baby D, and we basically telling her like, yo, Tanya is just a waste of space. She's taking up space. Cause mind you, she slept on a mattress in the living room type shit, right? Firecracker, you know, she's a couch mommy, so she took the couch. You know, me and my kids had our own room or whatever. Troy was in there with us. My mother, she was in the living room too, because she didn't want to sleep in my grandmother's room. So my grandmother's room, remember my grandmother had died. She still had a hospital bed. Like, we tried to keep all her stuff, but my mother just kept trying to throw it away. She just kept crying like, why is her stuff here? Why is y'all drinking around my mother's stuff? Why is y'all smoking around my mother's stuff? Why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing that? Like, my mother, she could not handle it. And I feel you, but shit, I was drunk. Like, I was drunk. I was not dealing with that. Mentally, I was checked out. Like, I was literally checked out, okay? Seriously, Baby D, her and her boo thing was staying in my grandmother's room type shit, right? So the girl was sleeping in the living room in the first place. So we all goes out one night, everything cool, everything copacetic, we get drunk, everything is good, right? So at this point, before that, she had went and she had met her mother, and her mother and them had bought a phone. I don't know if it was her godfather or her mother, don't quote me, but somebody from Tanya family, they bought her a phone. No, they didn't give her money for the food. No, they didn't give her no money for drinks, no money for tissue, no money for none of the activities she liked to do. Like, girl, you in here trying to wear bitches' clothes. And that's one thing about it. I hate when people used to wear my clothes back then, or even try to ask me, because, baby, one thing about it, everything I got, I worked hard for. Meaning, I stole that shit from the store. I bought that shit with my hard-earned money. No parents, no nothing. Like, you tripping. So I didn't like that. And she was giving me dirty. Like, I didn't see you wash that laundry in mad long. Okay, I'm not even supposed to be going in on a girl. I'm telling y'all, I'm putting myself in the room to where it all started. So, okay. Somebody in her family had bought her phone. It was one of the phones, it flip up or whatever like that. It was a silver phone. It was one of the hot ones in. Okay, somebody had went bought her phone in the family. They ain't buy her nothing else. She came with the phone. I guess Firecracker was mad. Firecracker told her about herself because I told you Firecracker could not stand her. Mind you, they slept right with each other because Firecracker was on the couch and the girl was across on the mattress. Feel me? So at this night, Good Guy is there. Tanya there. Everybody there, right? So we drunk, we listening to music, we lit, we just turned up teenagers, bro. We turned up, we having a good time. Firecracker, she don't drink, so she's alert and she's miserable. Like, she's just talking shit about all of us. Oh, you're doing too much. Oh, you can't hold your liquor. Oh, you this. Oh, you doing that. So in the midst of all of this, y'all, Tanya, she goes to sit on her mattress type shit, feel me? She goes to sit on her mattress. Good Guy is there. Good Guy come over or whatever, and he's talking to Tanya. Tanya is pissy drunk. She's basically telling Good Guy, can you please help me get in the shower? I need you to help me get in the shower. Now, the conversation was something like this. This was Tanya, it's a Good Guy. Yeah, I just want to get in the shower. You think you can take me get in the shower? But don't mind, I got my period and stuff like that. But I just want you to shave me. Like, you think you could shave me? Like, can you shave me? Stuff like that, right? So we like, okay. Mind you, we drunk, but I'm listening. I'm in business because, girl, I didn't see you take a shower in like 2 days and you want him to get in the shower with you. And like, girl, you kind of stink. Like, you stink, my man. We've been telling Baby D, you stink. Your hygiene not all up to par. Feet stink. Like, you stink, mama. You stink. I was hyped when she was asking Good Guy, like, oh, you gonna help me take me to the shower? You gonna take me to the shower? Somebody please put the bitch in the shower. Cause I've been saying, yo, your friend needs to take a shower, and Baby D, like, oh, what you always worried about my friend? What you always worried about my friend? What you always worried about my friend?
I said what I said.
That bitch stink. Period. So all that happened or whatever, Good Guy, he goes to take the girl in the shower. When he goes to take the girl in the shower, the girl is pissy drunk, y'all. She can barely walk, she's wobbling, okay? So the girl leaves her new phone that she got right on the mattress, right? That's not the only thing she left on the mattress, y'all. That's not the only thing she left on the mattress. The girl got up. Good Guy picks her up, takes her to the bathroom. We all look on the bed, y'all. It is a blood stain on the bed.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
This girl got her period on the sheets, bro. Her period on the sheets. But that's not even the thing, y'all. The shit that pissed me off is that I looked at the stain, and the stain did not look like it was freshly new, like she literally just did it. It looked like that shit happened probably last night and dried up. Like, how long would you sleeping with that sheet like that? Like, I've been telling you to take a shower. I've been telling you to change your sheets. I've been telling you about your hygiene. Like, baby, you the first thing niggas smell when you walk in the living room. You on Firecracker. So y'all gotta smell good because y'all sleeping in the living room. Like, it's all about respect, my nigga. If you gonna be somewhere, at least work on your personal hygiene. We don't want to smell that shit when we twerking around the crib because we drunk. Because most of the times we had the parties with just us in our own crib, in our own house. Because honestly, once my mother would leave for weeks, bro, I ain't have nobody watching kids for real. I ain't have nobody watching kids for real. So the kids gotta stay with us. Like, you tripping. So we all had our kids, kids in the room, you know. They still young. They barely could talk. So they don't even know what was really going on. Like, I feel like if my kids really knew what was going on, they would be like, Mommy, you traumatized us. Like, what the fuck?
I know that's right.
Like, all these people were just everywhere, liquor bottles everywhere. But they didn't come in the room with y'all. Okay? I'm just saying. But yeah, so we just going and we like, ew, that's a blood stain. So Firecracker like, oh, I knew this bitch was dirty. I can't stand this bitch. This bitch didn't get out. I'm sick of this bitch. So now so Firecracker and Baby D, they start arguing. So Firecracker basically telling Baby D, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck how big you is. Bitch, if you want to get down, we can get down. Your friend Dusty. I don't like your friend dirty. So then Baby D talking about, to Firecracker talking about, oh, you a hater. Why you don't like my friend? Why you don't like my friend? You never like my friend. Well, she look better than you. She got more clout than you. Da, da, da. Mind you, y'all, I don't know what the animosity was between Baby D and Firecracker, but when I tell you, they used to go toe to toe all the time over something so small. It did not make sense. So they having this whole argument. Me, Troy, JR, A, all of us, we all in the room. We just laughing, y'all. We laughing, not in the room, in the living room. We just laughing because I'm like, yo, your friend bad dirty. Like, she got a blood stain. Like, what? So then Troy like, ew, my man's hitting that. I can't believe it. That's disgusting. So then Baby D over here like, don't talk about my friend. Don't talk about my friend. And we like, bro, your friend Dusty. Like, we going, hey, Baby D trying to fight all of us. And I'm like, bro, you're not fighting us. Like, we would dag jump you in this motherfucker. You're not going to fight us because your friend just left a blood stain on the bed. The old one at that. Like, that probably was from like last night or something. Like, so all this shit happened. The girl's pissy drunk, y'all. All of a sudden, we hear Good Guy in the shower with the girl. I don't know if he was in the shower with her or he outside the shower because I didn't go in there. Long story short, he started screaming. So we all run to the bathroom, but you know they got the door locked. We like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? So we run to the bathroom. He not opening the door. He like, she just threw up in the shower. She just threw up in the shower. So then I start going in like, you better clean that bitch throw up because why is she doing all this? Da, 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 da. Honestly, she could not hold her liquor. I should not have been going in on her like that, but I had like some type of secret animosity towards her. And I'm being honest with y'all, even though she saved me when I got set up and they put the shit in the liquor and her sister helped me, I don't care. Because after that, I still have secret animosity towards her because it's like you hanging out with the bitches that try to end me. Like, they really try to get me and my baby. They really try to jump us like all the time. Like, they will back me into corners, try to poke me in my stomach. Like, you know what these girls was doing, bro. And I'm not talking about poking with their fingers. Like, you know what these girls wanted my life, my nigga. That's serious. And you was still chilling with them. So you know I already had secret animosity towards her. But that's why I secretly let her stay in the crib with us anyway. Because I wanted to like get my get back and see all the dirty shit. Because I knew she was dirty anyway sometimes. So I wanted to see all the dirty shit that was really going on. So I would have something back to say, like when the girls would come at me type shit.
Dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That was stupid. That was mad dumb. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's Charisma. You're mad fucking stupid. But yeah, let's not talk about the old Charisma because she dumb as hell. So all that happened, y'all. That night, they stayed in the bathroom for over 2 damn hours, y'all. Everybody started to disperse. Some people start falling asleep. I was one of the ones who fell asleep. Mind you, like I said, Tanya left her new phone on the bed, y'all. The morning time came. I hear Tanya knocking on everybody's door, which is my door and Baby D door. So she's like, yo, everybody get up. Everybody get up. What's going on? Mind you, Good Guy left that night. He left that night before. Feel me? He left the night before. So he leaves or whatever. She's just knocking on everybody's door or whatever. So we get up. We all go in the living room. It's me, Troy, it's Baby D, it's A, and it's Firecracker. Feel me? So she is in a panic. She's like, yo, I don't know what happened last night. So I quickly fill her in. Bitch, you was drunk. You threw up. You left a period stain that you still sleeping on right now. Yeah, like, what's up? Yeah, you was real drunk. Yeah. So she's like, no, I get I was drunk, but like my phone is missing. Like, my people just bought me that phone. I can't get in contact with my peoples. Like, where's my phone? Do y'all know what my phone is? So I'm like, girl, how the fuck I'm supposed to know where your phone is? After you did the whole thing in the bathroom and all that, me and my man went in the room, we went to sleep. Like, I don't know what happened, who's here, what happened. All I know, me, my man, my kids was protected in the room. So I didn't really care what was going on outside of the room, right? So she just steady going on. She's like, yo, I don't know where my phone is. So we all start ransacking the house. We all start looking for a phone for her, y'all. There's no phone in this crib, bro. There's no phone in this crib. So she automatically, she say, I feel like Good Guy took the phone because he's the only one that's not here. Everybody that was here last night is still here besides Good Guy. So I'm asking her, how do you think your own man will steal your phone? Make it make sense, Tanya. That don't make sense. That man literally shaved your hairy coochie in the shower, cleaned up your throw up not once but twice. All of that. He did all that. He washed you up in the shower. He did all that. He made sure you got back in the bed. He really catered to you while you was drunk and sick and all types of stuff. Why would he steal your phone? So she like, nah, I feel like he stole it. He the only one missing. Y'all not telling me nothing. Like, he had to steal it because the phone didn't walk out on its own. I left the phone on the bed. I know where I left the phone. So Firecracker's like, bro, I'm not sitting here helping you look for your phone. You can find your own phone. Like, you doing too much. Da, 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 da. If you wasn't drunk, if you knew how to handle your own liquor, then this wouldn't be happening. So now them two, they start going back and forth or whatever. Firecracker start talking about fighting and how the girl need to get out. Then Baby D jump in the argument. She like, oh, Firecracker, why you coming at my friend like that? It's not that deep. If you ain't take the phone, what you doing all that for? Like, what you doing all that for? So all that shit happened. Long story short, we break them up like, bro, y'all not finna fight. We gotta find this girl phone. We did not find that girl phone nowhere. We didn't find her phone nowhere. Troy and his friend, they was in their feelings because she was accusing Troy's friend of taking that phone, which is good, guys. So Troy like, how you sitting here trying to say that my friend took that phone? My friend did not take your phone. Why would my friend do that after he just did everything for you last night? So she like, well, he the only one missing. I don't care. So Troy hits up his friend. He's like, yo, this bitch over here talking about you stole her phone. Is it true that you stole her phone, this, that, and the third, right? So the friend, he's like, oh, why would I steal her phone? Like, I get money. You ain't talking about me? Like, I get money. I don't need her phone. I don't need none of that. Like, I literally took care of that bitch and cleaned up her throw up. Like, mind you, he didn't even call her bitch because he's mad respectful. That's one thing about Good Guy. I don't know how Troy and him is friends because they the total opposite. Like, Good Guy is mad respectful. He didn't call her name or nothing. So he's like, what is she talking about? Like, why would I take her phone? I would not do that. Like, that's crazy. So they just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, y'all. Mind you, Good Guy was telling Troy on the phone he had to leave because he had a doctor's appointment that morning. It was like a Monday morning. All this went on like Sunday night. He was telling Troy he had a doctor's appointment that morning, and that's the only reason why he left when everybody was asleep. But he swear to God, he did not take that girl's phone. He did not take that girl's phone. Y'all, she would not believe him. They wound up breaking up. But long story short, basically, like, we could not find the phone. Tanya was basically walking around the house for like the next week, throwing subliminals like, oh, because I didn't know niggas stole my phone. I'm not stupid. If he ain't take it, who took it? And I just got really tired of hearing that shit. So I went to her and Baby D. I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck what you got to say about your friend. Your friend could get out. If you feel the way, you could get out with your friend, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, none of us in here took her phone. I get what she talking about, but I did not take her fucking phone. Like, I don't know what she talking about. None of us took her phone. Like, we got our own phones. We don't need her phone, my nigga. Like, tell your friend stop walking around my crib throwing subliminals. So then here Baby D go, first of all, this our grandmother house. This not your house. They love to say that line. That's why I couldn't wait to move out of there. Because they used to try to like bully me over the crib. Like, oh, this is my grandmother house. My grandmother died. Like, you not pulling no weight. You not doing this. You not in charge of this. But the paperwork clearly say that I am. Like, the paperwork clearly say that I am. So I'm cursing the girl out. Firecracker coming in, she jump in the argument. She like, yeah, bitch, you need to get your little suitcase with your stink ass feet and you need to get out. Like, Firecracker, she was mad extra with it. So Troy and them, they laughing. They like, bro, she dirty anyway. Like, she do need to get out. She left blood on the bed. Like, this, that, and the third. At this time, y'all, my mother had came back. My mother was telling people that they was wrong because her phone was really missing. And we was telling my mother, like, how we wrong? We try to look for her phone everywhere. Like, I literally was looking bro, I was looking inside my kid's toy bin, in a closet. I know my kids did not even come out that room to have that phone, bro. I'm in my dirty clothes bin, checking through my dirty panties. I'm looking everywhere, like, bro, I'm literally everywhere in the crib looking for the phone, my nigga, bro. Everywhere in the crib. Like, I'm like, yo, this ain't working. This is not working. It ain't working. So I was like, at this point, you get your friend or whatever, and yeah, like, y'all can just go, or your friend could go, whatever. So Baby D, she just popping her shit like, oh, you bitches is mad fake. How you gonna just throw my friend out? Like, we would have never did that to you. Fuck that hoe. That hoe ain't never let me stay in her house. When we go knock, we grew up with this bitch, and when we go knock on her door, we still gotta stand outside the door. We gotta stand in the hallway. We still can't even go in this bitch house. What you talking about? I did enough. I did enough. She don't take a lot of showers. She need to go anyway. So she basically winds up leaving or whatever the case may be. Baby D helps her with her suitcase or whatever, and I guess they take the girl back home. But y'all, that was not the last of her, because the girl came back. No, she did not stay back at the house, but she did come back, right? I say about 2 days passed by. Mind you, the girl, she's on Facebook. She throwing her subliminals. Now she back with the girls that didn't even like me from the jump. Like, the ones who trying to jump me. And I'm telling Baby D, see, this is why I ain't like the bitch in the first place. Because why she chilling with my ops? Like, y'all really fake, bro. Y'all really fake. And the reason why I was really going in on Baby D friend like that is because when my friends used to be around, Baby D always used to go in on my friends as well. So it's like, baby, I'm gonna have that same energy when your friends come around.
And I'ma stand on that. Okay. And they can get in my DM. You can get in my DM all you want every day.
Half the time, my friend never even said nothing to her, and she's always come at them. So yeah, I'm gonna come at your friend, but I'm gonna say facts. Like, I'm really gonna say facts. Like, girl, you stink. You're dirty. Like, what's up? Like what's up? So all that happened, y'all. I say about 2 days go by. Why do Good Guy come to the crib? Good Guy is pissed off. He is looking for Tanya all over my house. We telling him Tanya don't live here. Like, Tanya left. Tanya not here. Tanya not here. So he's just going in like, oh, this bitch trying to say I stole her phone. I didn't steal her phone. But let me tell you this. She was the only one that I slept with without a condom, because I don't get down like that. And I just left the doctor office. They talk about I got... Y'all, they told the boy that somebody gave him the clap, y'all. The boy is in the crib tight. Good Guy is looking for Tanya like, where's she at? Where's she at? Y'all, he called her a bitch. I told you he don't call people out their name. Like, he real respectful. So y'all knew he was mad. He was like, no, where this bitch at? Where this bitch at? She gave me, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. Where she at? Blah, 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 blah. Like, he going off. Like, off, y'all. So I'm like, oh my God. So Firecracker, she come out the kitchen. She like, see, I knew I didn't like this bitch. I knew she was dirty. This is why you should never talk to her in the first place. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all, Firecracker goes in the microwave and pulls out Tanya's phone.
I'm in the ghetto.
Pulls out Tanya's phone. Y'all, my mouth dropped. My mama mouth drop. Baby D mouth drop. Troy mouth drop. Even Good Guy mouth drop. He's like, so you're telling me you stole the phone the whole time, the phone that she's accusing me of having? And Firecracker, she just mad nonchalant with it. She's like,
yeah, I took my phone. Yeah. I don't care. If she don't want her phone stolen, she should never been here. No, I was tired of her. All right, Baby D, say whatever you want for your phone, but I still got her phone, and I'm not giving it back. So what you gonna do? I'm not giving her phone back. I'm not giving her phone back. I don't like her. She want her phone, so come get her phone. So come get her phone then. So come get her phone. It's nothing. Like, yeah, I stole her phone. I'm gonna do it again. I don't like her. I don't care.
You're a dummy, bitch. You will never know shit. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you.
Even though I had the secret animosity with Baby D's friend, y'all, I still felt like that was fucked up, my nigga. I still felt like that was fucked up. So I started going off on Firecracker. Baby D started going off on Firecracker. My mama started going off on Firecracker. Troy started going, bro, we all started going off on Firecracker at the same time. And I'm telling her like, bitch, you're dead ass wrong. That was some shiesty ass shit, my nigga. She didn't do nothing for you to steal her phone, my nigga. It was not that deep. It's not that deep. So, like I said, Firecracker's mad nonchalant. She's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving her phone back. Like, y'all not saying nothing. So, we still just going off on her. Y'all, Firecracker calls her mother SpongeBob.
My op. You get what I'm saying?
She calls her mother SpongeBob. So, SpongeBob runs down the block, my nigga. She runs down the block, wobbling all the way to Washington Avenue. And she's like, yo, what happened? My daughter what? My daughter what? So I'm like, first of all, your daughter stole Tanya's phone. She didn't have to steal Tanya's phone in the first place. Like, Tanya didn't do nothing to her for her to even take her phone. And now Tanya was sitting here mad at everybody else thinking that this boy stole her phone. And it really was your daughter. Like, what's up with your daughter? SpongeBob started going off on us like,
oh, well, it don't matter. You should not have all these people in the crib anyway. This my mother house, blah, blah, blah.
So now, Baby D's like, SpongeBob, like, you mad big for nothing, my nigga. You and your daughter pussy, my nigga. Like, y'all not like that, my nigga. Like, y'all ash. Like, y'all not finna do nothing. Y'all bitches are Steves. Like, so, SpongeBob, she's trying to argue, but you know, when she go against Baby D, like, she started getting scary. So when my aunt started getting scary, she starts laughing and trying to deflect and shit. So my aunt started laughing and she's like,
yeah, that's why your friend's phone got stolen though. But that's why your friend's phone got stolen though. Whatever, baby D, I'm not worried about you. I'm not finna fight you, baby girl. Like, you're my niece. Like,
yo, I hate this bitch, bro. So my mother starts going in. She's like, yo, your daughter is a fucking thief, bitch. And you sitting here really thinking this shit is cute. This shit is not cute, my nigga. This shit is not cute. So my aunt is telling my mother, like, okay, well, if you don't like it, then call Tanya and tell her, like, what they gonna do, what they gonna do. So baby D is saying, like, if I call Tanya and her mom send them over here, you already know it's gonna go down. Like, it's gonna go down. SpongeBob, you know, she fake kind of grew up with their mother and them a little bit, but not really. She know them. Like, they all grew up in a piece together type shit. So my aunt, she's like,
oh, that shit gonna do nothing to me. That shit gonna do nothing to me. If they want Tanya's phone back, they better come get Tanya's phone back, period.
So we like, bro, nobody's trying to do all of that. We just want to explanate, why the fuck would you steal her phone? Like, so firecracker the whole time while everybody's sitting here arguing, she's sitting here smiling. She's like,
oh wow, I got a phone. I don't care. I got a new phone. I got a new phone.
I get to on Facebook so fast. I'm like, cause this bitch stole your phone. Like, fuck out of here. Like, like, I don't care, cousin or not. That loyalty shit is dead, my nigga. Like, I don't know why y'all be talking about that. Oh, if it's your family always right. No, they not. That bitch is a thief. And she's a proud thief. And I was not feeling that shit because even though Tanya did anything that she did, which wasn't much, I just didn't like her because she hung with my ops. But even though Tanya, we felt whatever we felt about Tanya, it was not that deep to steal her phone, my nigga. She never took nothing from us. Tanya never stole nothing from us. Not a roach clip, not a shot of liquor, not nothing. It wasn't that deep. So I really felt deeply about that shit and I was really mad. So baby D, she felt some type of way. We all felt some type of way. Firecracker and her mom left or whatever. Like I said, we told Tanya about the phone or whatever. At this time, Tanya had already got a new phone. Tanya was like, you know what, that bum bitch can have it. I had a feeling she stole my phone because she been out for me for years. I don't know what's up with Firecracker, but she's giving mad miserable. Like, she too young to be miserable. When I tell you, every single person that ever met Firecracker in life say the same thing. Your cousin is too young to be giving miserable. Do you see who her mother is, my nigga? Like, instead of coming over there telling your daughter she wrong and to give the phone back, you promoting this shit. Like,
yeah, she stole the phone. Who gonna do what? Who gonna do what? Who gonna do what?
But then when baby D talk about punch you in your shit and beating you up, you like, it's not that deep. You're my niece. Nah, big back. You came over here doing all this, all that over a phone that y'all still to this day can't tell me why y'all stole the phone, y'all. They still can't tell me why they stole the phone. Anyway, all this happened. Tanya comes back over to the house. At this point, Firecracker is not staying at my house no more. I done kicked her out. We had these things where I just kicked the bitch out. The bitch will come back months later. She followed me to every crib I went to on my Cockington. Like, it never gave that you're me, my nigga. It never gave you damn near got the same name as me. It just never gave. I don't like thieving ass bitches. Tanya, she comes back to the crib or whatever because she left a few things behind. So in the midst of that, we all talking or whatever. I was real with her. I told her from jump, like, listen, bitch, I don't like you because you hang out with my ops. And you know that shit because I told you that shit mad times already. Like, I always tell you that shit. It's no fake shit or nothing. I just didn't like you because you fucked with my ops, my nigga. They really try to harm me when I was pregnant. Like, it's not, but I ain't have nothing to do with stealing your phone though. I had to let that be clear because it kind of did look like we all had something to do with it because we did not know that fucking phone was in the microwave. The whole time we searched the crib, we never looked in that microwave because who would have a phone in the microwave? I'm not gonna put no phone in the motherfucking microwave. I'm not even gonna look in the microwave for a phone. Who would do that? So I wasn't even thinking that clear. And my kids, they barely can even walk, let alone talk. So I know they did not wobble over there, put the phone on, and the microwave and my microwave was on top of my refrigerator. No, none of us is thinking, let's go on top of the refrigerator, dig inside the microwave. We not thinking that shit. And honestly, y'all, we was drunk for days. We was eating outside food for days. Nobody was heating up shit in the microwave, my nigga. Nobody was heating up shit. So I had to just tell Tonya, like, listen, I know niggas felt the type of way because I put you out and all that type of shit. And I ain't really fuck with you like that. But I didn't have nothing to do with stealing your phone, my mans. And then, at that, mind you, Troy's friend came. Good guy. Remember I told you, good guy said she gave him the clap? So now they in the living room, they arguing, they trying to figure it out. And she's like, oh, I know I didn't burn you. You probably burnt me. He's like, my nigga, you was the first girl I've been with in months. I always go to the doctor. I always get checked up. I'm not none of these dusty ass niggas out here. Cancer running my family, my nigga. I'm always at the hospital getting health checkups. I didn't even go to get tested. But when I go get my health checkups, I get tested for everything. They take blood, pee, everything. They make sure my heart right. They make sure I don't have no cancer in my body. Like, he being mad detailed and shit with her. So he telling her, like, I know I'm not tripping. I didn't go purposely for STD test. That wasn't what it was. But I know me and you were sleeping together without a protection or whatever. And you the only girl. It could be no other girl, y'all. So Tonya, she never really stepped up to it. She was like, no, I didn't give it to him. But come to find out, the boy she lost her virginity to, because she only really been with 2 boys, which was him and the boy she lost her virginity to, and that wasn't too long ago. She probably out of our friend group was the one to keep her virginity the most. So come to find out, the boy that she lost her virginity to or whatever, he had gave her the clap. She didn't even notice that he did all that, and she gave it to Troy's friend. Feel me? Yeah, y'all, it's crazy. So they did have the whole conversation or whatever. She didn't admit it that she gave it to him. She was just like, I don't know how I could get it because I only slept with one person before. Like, that don't even make sense. But then when she went back to the block, she spoke to her first love or whatever. Then it was confirmed, like, okay, he gave it to me. So she went to the doctor or whatever, got the pills or whatever. And then she called up good guy and told him she apologized to him, like, you know, I didn't mean to do that. It was a real mature thing that they did. I'm not gonna lie, cuz baby, you give me the clap, baby. I don't get, baby, you give me the clap, my man's like, we at least gotta get it. We at least gotta get it, because there's not no way you giving me the clap. But she didn't know she had the clap, y'all. All this happened, y'all. Probably like 2 weeks passed by. Tonya is no longer living with us. Firecracker's no longer staying with us. Now it's just me and Baby D. Feel me? It's me, Baby D, my mama, Troy, and Troy friend that's staying with Baby D, right? Y'all, it was one of these. Wait, let me mention this. It was, yo, when I tell you we was all turned and young, yo, so Baby D, the boy that she was talking to, A had this thing where he would get pissy drunk. I don't know, we all had a thing that we would do when we get pissy drunk. Mine will be pass out. I will pass out anywhere. In the middle of a house party, in the middle of a club, in somebody's back seat. Like, it don't matter. That was my thing, pass out. Like, I would be passed out drunk wherever. It didn't matter. That's why I like to stay home and get drunk most of the times. Because I would pass out and I don't know what the hell was going on. I'd wake up the next morning and grab the bottle and keep going. Like, it was crazy. So Baby D, she started getting into it with her dude, which was one of Troy's friends. Feel me? Like, it seemed like all Troy and his friends had issues that my friends or my family just wasn't with. So they all left Troy's friends alone. And I was the only dummy that stayed with Troy and had kids. Everybody else escaped that. They was like, ew, no, they not for me. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But here me, I'm sitting here building a family. Like, I just don't get it. So Baby D and her dude, they start getting into it or whatever. They start to arguing. And I'm like, why is they always arguing when we get drunk? Like, I don't understand. Y'all, we go in there one night. Niggas is pissy drunk in the crib. Why the hell is A standing up in the corner pissing on the floor?
This is ridiculous.
Pissing on the floor. The floor, okay? So we telling him like, yo, like Troy, we all like, yo, like you tripping. We trying to tell him, but he's so pissy drunk. He just falls asleep. Y'all, he gets up the next morning, he's sober as hell. We all get up, so we trying to tell him like, Obviously, you got a problem when you drink. You're pissing on the floor. This used to be my grandmother's room. I feel some type of way because, like, we got to really clean up that piss, my nigga. Well, we didn't have to do nothing, baby D did. But still, we really got to clean up that piss. And it's like, it's really not giving. Like, you're not respecting a dad, my nigga.
Why would she say that?
Like, this used to be my grandmother's closet that you pissing next to. And I'm just not with it. Like, you doing too much. It's my grandmother's room. I don't care if she dead. This is my grandmother's room. And I'm sticking beside it. I'm standing on it. This is my grandmother's room. He tried to argue us down and tell us he did not do that. That was not him that peed on the floor. Because, y'all, we left the pee there and everything. Baby, you going to clean up this round. You done did about 9 rounds in the last 9 nights. You're going to clean up this round to pee, my mans. But he was not with it because he was trying to tell us he did not pee. It was not him that peed. And I'm like, my nigga, it was you. Like, we all watched you piss, my nigga. You got up out the bed and you went and pissed in a corner, in a room. This is not the trap, my nigga.
I said what I said.
This is not the trap, my dude. Like, you're trapping. Long story short, they just stopped messing with each other, y'all. They stopped messing with each other. She just couldn't get over the fact that he just kept pissing. He literally just kept pissing. And then she said one time he pissed on her.
Telling me with this.
Listen, I ain't here to spoil nobody's shit, but I'm just telling the truth, y'all. I don't want to leave out half the shit. I'm gonna tell it all. Like, let's start really spilling tea. Let's tell everybody shit if we gonna do it this way, okay? So, y'all, that shit happened or whatever. I say about 2 weeks passed by. Everything cordial, everything good. So now basically it's just Troy. Troy bringing his friends over to the crib every now and again. But it's really just Troy coming over because, you know, Baby D don't mess with the dude no more. And now Baby D, she's planning her escape home. Like, she's about to move back home in a little bit. So, mind you, Tanya had moved back home. Tanya lived in the same building as Baby D. So I guess Baby D wanted to be with the fun, so she was going to wind up moving back home anyway. In the midst of this, y'all, Tanya was coming over to the house, but she wasn't living there. She wasn't staying there. So it was one particular night. I don't know if all y'all go through this, but where I'm from, that's New York, that's the Bronx. For some reason, cousins be beefing with cousins. Family be beefing with family. Like, niggas will link up and have a whole brawl. Sisters against sisters. They friends against they friends. It's weird. It's really weird. But it was a normal thing. So at this time, y'all, I guess Tanya was beefing with her cousin. Feel me? Her cousin used to come over, chill with us. Her cousin was cool. Like, they was blood cousins at that. She was beefing with her cousin. I don't know what happened, what they said. Long story short, they put Baby D into it. One thing I know about Tanya family is that they will sit here and they will beef with their own family, right? But when you get involved and you're like an outsider, it don't matter if you grow up with them. They will turn against you and they will actually jump you. So I didn't want that for Baby D. So I'm telling her, like, Rob, I feel like we should stay out this one. We should sit this one out. Like, this one ain't got nothing to do with us. Like, let family do family shit. We should sit this one out because then they're going to be cool tomorrow. And we still probably going to either beat them up or get beat up. And it's not going to go right. We're going to hold the grudge while you're cool. So we should just sit this one out, sis. We should sit it out. But she wasn't with it. She didn't want to sit it out type shit. She didn't want to sit it out. So Baby D gets involved or whatever. They going back and forth telling each other what they gonna do to each other. They doing pop-ups at each other's crib. Long story short, Tanya comes to the crib one day. The cousin popping mad stuff on the phone, talking about how she on the way to Tanya's spot. Tanya talking about how she on the way to her spot. Y'all, we really on the way to Hunts Point, bro. Because her cousin lived in one of the buildings on Hunts Point. We really on the way to Hunts Point, y'all. So we get to Hunts Point. Everything cool, everything copacetic. We get over there, now we go to the cousin building. So she calling the cousin on the phone. She like, oh, come downstairs. Yeah, we outside. Like, what's up with it? Mind you, the cousin was telling her, like, nah, you come downstairs because I'm outside your building. I'm outside your building.
Stop the cap.
Right? So we go up to the cousin crib. Now, mind you, they are blood cousins. She knows exactly where she lives. She can go in the house if she wants. Mind you, she beefing with the mother, the brother, the aunties, all the people in this crib. Tanya is beefing with them and they her family. Me and Baby D, we outsiders. It's like me, Baby D, It's Tanya's sister and it's like 2 other girls. I'm not giving them names because then I'm gonna get confused. So we all get to the crib or whatever, and they just going back and forth on a text. They just going wild deep. They going wild crazy. So Tanya takes it beside herself to open up the cousin's door and push it open. Y'all, we see the cousin, the mama, the family, bro. We see all of them just sitting on the couch, typing, talking mad shit, y'all. So we see them and we like, oh shit. So we run down the steps, y'all. We all laughing, tumbling over each other, falling, rolling, like no cap. Like, one thing about it, I don't go to people's door. I don't know people got, I don't like doing that. So we running, we booking it. I'm like, yo, we gotta get the fuck. We gotta get the fuck. They seen us, like, why would y'all even open the door? Like, I'm mad as shit. I'm going off on Tanya, like, why would you even open the door? Da, 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 da. Long story short, that cousin was lying and saying that they was really in front of her building. They really was in a crib. So y'all, we is running. We running, right? So now the mother starts blowing up Tanya's phone. Tanya's mother starts blowing up her phone, which is the door we just opened is Tanya's mother's sister, right? So I guess the sister called the mother and said, yo, we calling the fucking cops on your daughter and her friends because they just came in here. They said we basically kicked open the door and assaulted them.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
We didn't even fucking touch them. All we did was see them and we was like, oh shit, they is here. They lying. So we run. So she's talking about she calling the cops. So now we booking it, y'all. We is running so fast. We thought we was running fast, but we is running so fast. We getting by near the train station. All we hear is like, Tanya, baby D. So we like, what the fuck? Y'all, it's not even nobody shooting, bro. But I'm ducking because I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know why I even came. Like, I don't even know why I decided to come. Baby D, she can hold her own. I don't even know who I thought I was. I should have stayed out this shit because this shit was too crazy. I go to turn, y'all. Tanya's mother grabs her. She's going in. Why the fuck did you go in people's door? Da 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 da, blah 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 blah. And it don't matter if they if our family. Da da da. They just called the cops. Y'all need to go. They just called the cops. They get in the cab and they leave or whatever. Like, niggas leave, niggas go home. And it's like, we gotta take the train. So you gonna save her, but you're not gonna save us. That's when I stopped getting into family shit, y'all. That's when I stopped getting into family shit. We was really here riding for your child. And y'all gonna leave us with the cops coming and make us get on the train. Like, it just wasn't given to me. It really was not given. And it was just like, why am I involved in this in the first place? Because I don't know how to mind my business. Because I said I want to sit here and try to defend Baby D when, like, I know Baby D got her own, bro. Baby D got her own. So I was just like, yo, it's just not giving, bro. It's not giving, like, bro. So that was, unfortunately, guys, that was not the last time I let people stay in my house. No, because I still did it up until recently, up until the firecracker incident. I haven't let nobody stay in after firecracker, but let's not never say never, because we said we ain't doing that no more. Nobody coming in leashing no more. Nobody doing that. But this been going on, y'all. Like I said, I could do a whole freaking series about people living in my crib, my nigga. I done let everybody and their mom stay in my crib, like, and that shit was so not safe. But I felt like I was in a way breaking generational curses, because I always told myself when I was young, everything that I see like my aunt, my mom, my grandmother do, when I get older, I want to do the opposite. So my grandmother was like, oh, well, I don't want to put furniture in the house. I don't want people to live with us. That's when I got older, I put the furniture in the house, because I'm like, we didn't have that before. My grandmother didn't want to let friends come over or none of that. I never really had a childhood where my friends was coming over. It was like a select 2-3 friends that was allowed to come over. And I didn't really fuck with that. So I was like, okay, now I'm older. All my friends can come over and they can stay. And y'all can bring y'all kids and y'all can eat all the food. And y'all don't gotta cook and clean, and we can just drink and smoke. Yeah, really dumb, really dumb. But I don't regret anything, y'all. I really don't regret nothing. I don't regret letting people stay in my house. I don't regret the experiences. I learned from them shits. And no funny shit, even though a lot of y'all watching this might say like, Charisma, your life is drama filled. You got so much unhealed trauma. You got all these battles you're dealing with. My mans, I had fun, bro. I had fun. Like, that's one thing I can say. I lived my life, bro. Like, I had fun and the fun had me, bro. And y'all can clearly tell I was lit. I was outside. I was known, like, and I wasn't known for being a hoe. No. I was known like, oh, Charisma pulling out. Oh shit, like, yes, that girl. It was giving that girl. You know you that girl when you live in South Carolina for 6 years and everybody from New York still hitting you up, giving you the tea. You know you that girl. Like, you're giving that girl. And that's why I'm embracing this shit, because it's like, y'all not gonna tell me like, oh, you just got mad trauma. Like, that's mad sad. No, it's not sad. I had mad fun. It was mad lit. I got mad experiences from it. And mad story times to come from it. Y'all thought because the Baby Daddy series was over that I wasn't gonna have no more what? I still got mad juicy shit. Y'all thought I'm just getting started. I couldn't wait to finish that Baby Daddy series. I was tired of talking about that nigga. But that's basically the end of the story, y'all. That was a lit time. And that was not the only friend that we had that actually ministrated on the bed. It was also another friend, but that's a whole nother story time for a whole nother day, because that story time is really long, and I don't think we're gonna do that today because it's 4:32 on a Sunday and I gotta pick the kids up from my dad's house, and I'm so happy because my dad only lived like 7 minutes away. Yeah, but whew, I've been trying to tell this story time. I wrote bullet points for the story, because y'all know I write my bullet points. I haven't did it in a while with the story time because all my stuff was in storage. But when I pulled my stuff out of storage, I found all my books, y'all. And all my stories that I want to tell was bullet pointed, y'all. This story time, I was supposed to record, it say record Tuesday, record Tuesday, August 1st, 2023. August 1st, this story time was supposed to be up. Why is it December and I'm just now telling this story time? Because, y'all, my life is so crazy, shit slipped my mind. So when I went back to when I went in the storage unit and I said bullet points, I was like, grandmother just passed away. I was 18, 19 at the time. Apartment passed down. We gonna name her Tanya. Okay. We grew up with Tanya, and then it say explain. I was like, hold on. Wait, I gotta tell this story because I forgot I wrote this months ago. Like, not wrote it like it's fake, but like bullet pointed I like to bullet point my important shit of the story. Because I hate to tell a story, and then after the story, I'd be like, I forgot when she gave Tom head. I gotta put that in it. No, I hate to do them voiceovers. I need to tell y'all all the details and everything now. So if this story is very detailed, you know, because I was literally putting shit. I said, blood on the bed. Explain. Like, yeah, we're explaining shit. Like, we're not just gonna 1, 2, 3 it. It didn't happen like that. But yeah, y'all, that was basically the end of the story time. If you like the story time, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow all of my social medias. And up until then, yeah. But before we get out of there, y'all, I just really want to thank y'all for giving me the 20K. Like, I am just so excited because, like, this year I manifested 10K. I said I want to get 10K before the year's over, y'all. I got 20K. Like, that goes to show you, stop thinking small. Like, stop thinking small. Think big, bitch. Think big, bitch. Like, stop thinking small. Everything that I said that I want to do this year, that I looked in my other book, I surpassed every single goal. Every single goal. But I did not notice that I passed it because I was going through so much shit, like, mentally, that I wasn't even worrying about what, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just want to say thank y'all for letting me hit 20K. Y'all my beauties. I messes with y'all. I'm so happy for that. And my vlogging channel, y'all know it's going up, y'all. I got what, like 1,300 people or whatever like that. Views is hitting. I'm loving it, y'all. So, you know, I will be posting the second part of the episode. I will be posting it probably, I'm not going to give y'all a date, but it will be after this. But I need to catch up on my story times first before I even think about putting out any vlogs. Because this is me, okay? Over there, I'm embracing charisma. Over here, I am charisma. So I need to be charisma in order to embrace her. So Storytime channel always going to come first. Y'all know that. And the vlogging channel always gonna come behind that. But it's always gonna be there. But yeah, I like to end the videos because I get to talk mad shit and ramble and ramble and ramble. And y'all just be watching because y'all don't care. Y'all just love me. And y'all want to hear me say, oh my God, it was copacetic. It was giving copacetic. It was giving copacetic. Like, yeah. Because that's what it was giving. Very copacetic. Very copacetic. I'm going to end this video. And deuces.